Kristin KMatto. Just wanted to do a little quick video about card of the month. Maybe you've seen some of the shorts that I've done. In regards to them, I basically like to post on the first Tuesday of every month a card of the month. In past years, I've taken a sketch and cased it, the same sketch each month for one whole year. Did that for the first 2 years. This year, I decided to try my hands at coloring and see what I could do with that. Yeah, I don't think that's my thing, and I'm okay with it. I'm glad I tried it, and now I know that it's not great. Now, a lot of it, I don't think it's necessarily user. Some of it is, trust me. But I think it's just the tools, and I need to be comfortable with the tools that I have. So that means, one, using them more, which was part of why I did the card of the month for coloring. But to maybe, I realized if I want to alcohol marker color, I need to get better supplies so I will feel happier about that. That being said, I have a lot of watercolor mediums. I should probably just stick with that. Go with what you know, go with what you like. But you know, maybe in the next year or two, I can upgrade my alcohol marker game, and maybe I can do something different with that. And if I don't, I don't. I mean, I still love paper and die cutting, so hey, we could just go with that, shall we? Now, I did spin my wheel, if you will, Mr. Wheel's cousin, if you know, you know, and put in there lots of different brand names. When the brand name came up, I then kind of randomly chose, with the help of a wheel again. So that is why for, say, January, there was a trick or treat card. It was a Halloween set. This one was from the Stamps of Life. It was an older set, but I did have it in my stash. With let's see if I can remember to link some of this product below, if it's still available. Some of this may be, highly discontinued, but maybe you got something similar in your set. But I've seen this. It's not necessarily clean and simple, but it's esque of it, if you will. But I liked the bottom half of coloring because then I didn't have to color the whole page. This is the same owl, but I cut them out a few times and then colored the edges black there. I hope you're able to see that all right. Some ribbon in my stash. Go Team Orange, and paired with Team Purple. Yeah, it's very dark. I'm not sure how well that's coming out. I put some diamond dots for the eyeballs, and I had a little bit of some like painty in a bottle kind of thing, and did a little color on the beaks. So that was January. February, used a very big Columbine stamp from Colorado Craft Company. Columbine is the state flower of Colorado, so that's a lot of fun. I believe that's a Stamps of Life die set too. But this one I tried some color pencils and watercoloring a little bit on some mixed media paper. I did pull up a reference image of a Columbine when I was coloring this one, so it's better than horrible, right? We're all familiar with that, and some little yellow gemmies in the center there. This was March. I love the pink, of course, but you're like, coloring? Hey, KMatto, that is not really coloring. I stretched it a bit. Okay, my stretchy pants were on earlier this year. Quite stretched, if you will. But yeah, I watercolored. I might have ink smushed, but hey, it's my story. I'm going with it. So I like that so much. I did it again in April with the yellow and with the green background. Because, little birdie. Okay, here's this one. Where are we at? This is April. Okay, so May. May, I'm making a fall card. Never too early for fall cards, right? So this was an old stamp set I had from Birch Press Designs. While it's no longer available, I'm sure many of us have various leaf and die stamps in our stash. I did some partial die cutting because I had a new to me Spellbinders Platinum 6 and some very new plates. So I was able to do that effect where I wasn't able to do that in my workhorse, my Diamond Press Marquee. And I didn't have to run it through my big Gemini, but I kind of liked how that looked. That was a lot of fun with some background coloring in the leaves, just for a fun little take on that. So there's May. Here is June. This is wild and crazy. If anyone remembers that, I used my tool, tap, 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 with some lunar paste on some shiny silver paper. That was a lot of fun. I think I know someone I may be sending that to, but you know. So June. Halloween card in July? Sure. I mean, people do Christmas. Why can't we do Halloween? So it's a tiny little card. I ink splattered across there, colored in with this little stamp set that I had. Just wanted to try my hand since it was a tiny stamp set, but I just repeat stamped. So kind of liked that. Here's July. Here's August. This one, if you saw the short, you know what a hot mess that started out as. And now I have a fall hello type card. So we'll just leave it at that. September, I don't have anymore. You will have to reference the short if you did want to take a look-see at that one. I tried Sani-smooshing, thanks to the technique that Sharon Luska has previously shared with us earlier this year. I will link that short below and her channel. But that one was a birthday card for Dad, so he was in town in October, so I made sure to hand it to him in person. So I no longer have it here, but it went to a worthy person. October, I think I know who I'm going to send this to because it's neon. And if you know someone that loves neon, you might be thinking of the same person that I am as well. But I took a stencil that I had in my stash, used my gel pens because they were just sitting there and they needed to be used. And so I colored in like old-fashioned stencils back in the day when you're a little kid. And that's what I came up with. Now I don't know how well that may show, but I also took the stencil and ran it through my die cut machine, the Spellbinders one, and embossed it. So it's very light, but you can definitely feel that it has that little bit of embossing on it. So I really enjoyed how that one came out. Let's see, we've got November. Did a stamp set. I'll give you a sneaky peeky here because I didn't really like the coloring, so I added vellum on top. Look, can you see? Brown and green? What was I thinking? I don't know. But I think with the piece of vellum, it added a softness to it, so I like that. And I ended the year strong with, I colored with embossing powder. Okay, it's all the same color embossing powder, but still, that's how I'm gonna do it. And I colored with green ink splatters in the background. That's what I did. So I appreciate that I tried coloring. I will not be attempting that again in at least the next 12 months. I think I'm going to go back to card layouts. I don't know that I'll take the same one. I think I'd like to try a new sketch. And I have found a crafty friend online who has graciously provided card sketches on her blog, and she does videos about them, and she gives the card sketches away for free. I mean, she's got such a generous heart, and I do quite enjoy watching her videos that I think I'm going to pay homage to that in 2026. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you some more details in January with the first one. That will be the first Tuesday of every month is Card of the Month here with KMatto. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!